I got this Monte Carlo almost finished. Have some final touches, and the owner wanted to order some new door lock actuators. So waiting on those before I put the bottom halves of the door panels on. And I'm going to make a mental note of the last few details left here. Put it on camera. I'll go back. Still need some long stainless screws here. There's 2, 4, and up here 6, 8. Yeah, check out my dash. I'm proud of this one. No raw edges, no flaws. This thing was severely busted up. Got the double DIN installed, relocated the AC control, AC heat control, gutted out the ashtray, mounted it in there, hand painted, custom mixed my model paint and hand painted the teal stripe there and here. He had somebody else install the supposed to be a digital dash. I know they still look like the originals. That's one of the styles now. Got the steering wheel installed and the horn. Just figured out the horn the other day. This being painted was affecting it, making contact. So I haven't pushed that all the way down. I still have some cleaning out to do on the inside of that. All trim wrapped, nice and neatly. Edges fitted together nice. Where I took all the extra time to trim the plastic so that once it was covered with the thicker material, it would still fit together. I made a custom armrest out of from scratch. There's a back seat. Slick wish I would have done green up the middle. The console's black, so that was my idea, to continue black up the middle. Of course, seat belts are done. Panels are wrapped. Did a different style on this one, sandwiching these separate pieces down here, so I didn't have to do any stitching. It's all smoothly wrapped, no air bubbles or anything. All seat belts. Some of these are really hard to avoid, and they should still come out through the summer. Package tray, back deck. Come out nice and neat, no gaps. Did a two-tone on this trim piece. And you can see black from the door jamb. What else I got missing here? I got a wire. He wanted the push button windows. That wasn't my idea. He got that from some other builds he's seen. I'm not too thrilled about these switches. This wiring's pretty thin. I'm afraid you guys may have problems with this stuff wanting to melt over time. Those factory power wires are twice the gauge of these aftermarket buttons. I'm waiting on some relays to finish hooking those up. And still got to vacuum it out. What else we got? I'm about there. I know some of you guys have been following me and probably thinking to yourself, wow, he took a long time on that interior. A lot of you guys asked me my prices and stuff too. I gave a really fair price on this one, and the only way I was able to do that and continue on was to do a lot of small odd and end jobs in between. And we had a lot of back and forth on this vehicle. As soon as I got it tore apart, the whole floor was ate out. So it took a month or two of lining other shops up to fix the floor and all that good stuff, and to finally get it back. I didn't want to skip anything, and this would have been done last weekend too, but once again I didn't want to skip anything. So I asked him if there was any other little things he wanted to do on these doors before I installed the door panels. It only seemed right. So full wrapped interior, guys, something of this caliber or more, you're talking $6 grand and up. I haven't been charging that for years, and it's really hurting me. So there's a ballpark price for you if you're looking for a full wrapped interior. Now if you come to me with an old school, just classic interior, that means carpet, seats, tops of doors, headliners, sun visors, back deck, inserts, no plastic being wrapped, seat belts not being redone, dash not being removed and wrapped, no custom console, no custom built door panels. I can still do those interiors for around $3 grand. So there's all kinds of prices in between. Just depends on the condition of the vehicle, your vision, materials, all that good stuff. Yeah, we're about to rain over here. Wrap the seat belt ends, covered in vinyl. Still have the plastic sleeve in there so they stand up nice and straight. There she is. Should be back next weekend with the door panels installed and everything cleaned up. Oh yeah, I have one more detail where I painted these. Let me get down here and paint the white lettering on the brake release and the hood. That's going to be teal also. I did that on an orange one a couple years ago. We'll continue that idea over on this one. So I wasn't happy on how long this took me, but I'm happy with the outcome. I'm usually nitpicking all my flaws, and I did have a flaw that damn near kept me up at night. I'll point my flaws out, I don't mind, nobody's perfect. I had one air bubble here, and I recently heated that up and tried to mold it back. And she's a lot better than what she was. But that was really my only flaw in this whole interior. Unless you want to count those little slight wrinkles of flaw, but that's from an inward turn. You get that on factory seats and stuff too. Same thing here. But that sounded like an excuse. It is what it is. I did my best, and there she is. More time, I could do something even better. Time equals money though, right guys? Money is not my God though, so I don't ask for much, just to get by. Yeah, I'm happy with this one. Can't wait to show the final video and watch him pull off grinning. And we should get another clip of this thing in the future with his matching wheels, some 26s. I won't spoil the whole idea. Have it freshened up, outside finished next. Well, hopefully we'll see it again soon, completely done. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a blessed week. Love your neighbor as yourself. Peace.